This is not just a story. Please listen to me and listen attentively. A certain young man was on his way home after having a hectic day. Guess what? He came across a certain phone, Android phone precisely, abandoned by the roadside. He picked it up and found out that the thing has a dead battery, probably because it has overstayed there. He then decided to take it home, not with intention of using what is not his, but with intention of charging it and reaching the owner. Hmm? While he got home, there was no light that night. That evening. He then decided to buy fuel. He sent his younger one to go and buy fuel. That one left and lost the money. The money for the fuel. When he got home, he was mad with him. He then decided to go and buy the fuel by himself. On getting to the fuel station, they were shutting down. He pleaded with them and they refused to sell to him. Reason is because they have overstayed. They have a certain time of closure. What did he do? He went and buy black market fuel in order to power the generator to charge the phone. Is it a wrong move? No. Listen to me. I used to tell people that too much pity kills. Some will still say, how is it? Is it not doing the right thing? Of course, he did the right thing, but I would like you to listen and see where the story ended. When he got home that night, he now on the generator to charge the phone. The very moment he switched the phone on, what enters there was a call, a strange call, because it's not his own, so he doesn't know the callers. So when the call entered, he was feeling scared to pick the call, scared of the unknown. To the extent that the younger one observed it, he was now the one that told him, brother, if it is making you double mind to pick this call, why not abandon it? In fact, throw that phone back. Remember, he had a dream several nights ago. According to him, he was the one that dreamt it. What was the dream? In his dream, he picked up a phone on the road. While walking with the phone, the thing fell out of his hand and he was struggling to grab it so that it wouldn't break or crash to the floor. So both of them, the young man and the phone, fell inside a deep pit. That was the dream. When he woke up, he was telling his friend while the younger one now heard it. So at this juncture, the younger one was reminding him of that dream. He said that one is a bygone, that it doesn't matter. After all, he's not with bad intention. Truly, he was not having any bad intention. But at times, too much pity kills. I am telling you this that you may learn from it. Too much pity kills. Onye nọrọ na-ayọ chie ka ọ ga-eghara igbu ya. What then happens? After reminding him of that dream, he still proceeded to pick the call. That was when somebody was telling him, pleading and crying, please, this is my phone. I lost it. That phone contains a whole lot of vital information. Please, this. After pleading, the young man said, of course I will give it to you. Meet me at so junction in the morning by so time while I'm going to work. I will hand it over to you. I just picked it. As a matter of fact, I finished charging it because the battery was totally down. Was it a bad move? No. That early morning, he prepared to go to work as usual, and he took the phone alongside of him. Another call entered. So when he got to the junction, they now called him again. He now told him, yes, look by the right side. You will see me where I'm standing. Immediately, a young man approached him gently and said, yes, I am the owner of the phone. Thank you so much for your kind heart. Can I see the phone? Immediately, the young man was bringing out the phone. They surrounded him. It happened to be policemen. At this junction, what would you say? He was confused. They dragged him into the vehicle and handcuffed him. When they got to the police station, that is when the whole case began to turn against him. What happened? They told him that the rightful owner of that phone was robbed and murdered in cold blood. If it were you, what would you do? He cried out his eyes. He tried to express his innocence, trying to tell them, in fact, he couldn't even defend himself. That is when he discovered that being good is not good enough to be secured. At this junction, what would he do? Who would believe him? That the owner of the phone was robbed of 2 million plus. As in, they grabbed him and collected his money and eventually killed him. Look, in the right sense, anybody that hears the story knows his innocence because there is no way a real killer or an armed robber will return what is stolen. But you can only pray that Nigeria will not happen to you. At this time, they put the charges on him, robbery, and murder an innocent soul. Who will defend him? No evidence, no witness. Ndị Igbo kwuru okwu si na onye afụrụ n'ukwu aṅara tara mkpụrụ ofe. Huh? The lesson there now is that you shouldn't see too much pity kills. There are things you see. Don't just try to be too good. But where the whole mistake started was neglection of his dream. From the moment he neglected the dream, because it was shown to him. Some of you that used to say that this is a malaria dream, some will tell you, it's just because I have not settled. That is, I don't have a settled mindset this time. That's why this dream came across. Let me tell you, every dream is a clear revelation. If you commonize your dream, wait for it. If you ignore your dream, wait for the fulfillment of it. It might be bitter, it might be sweeter. However you see it, grab it wholeheartedly. It was shown to him. Do you know that that phone that he picked up that started falling out of his hand and he was struggling to grab it, persisting to save the phone until both of them landed into a pit. That pit represents grave. The revelation was shown to him, but he neglected it. When it now gets hold of him spiritually, see the results. But do you know that God has already decided to save him? He neglected it. For some of you that normally say that this is a malaria dream, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I used to dream. At times I forget. I told you that anytime you dream and forget, you are in danger. Because there's a spirit that is making it to be deleted out of your memory. Why? It is because they want it to take you unaware. Anytime you dream and forget, there's spiritual oppression against you. They call it spiritual eraser. It's trying to erase your memory so that all their activities and their functioning will be taking you unaware. This time, being good is not enough to save you. Onye mere ọgọ, onye mere ọgọ eburu bụ ọfịa ọgọ ga-eti gị na nsogbu, ọ ya aka mma. I got a story some time ago concerning a young man. Nwoke na-anyara onwe ekeke mmaruwa. What happened? He used to close work around 9 p.m. While getting home, it would be like 10 p.m. So on his way home that day, he came across a woman in labor. The woman was in labor, crying in excruciating pain. So the woman pleaded with the young man, please, can you help us to hospital? My husband traveled and now I'm in labor. Please help me. The young man did what? He stopped and picked the woman. Now, where is the hospital? They said the hospital she registered antenatal. According to her, they couldn't welcome her because of one thing. I don't know. You know, at times, if you don't follow their procedure, they will deny you that access when you need them most. So he now pleaded with the young man to take him down to General Hospital. On her way to that place, the woman started pushing baby inside the keke. And the keke man now packed the keke, running helter-skelter to get helpers so that they will now, they will know how to attend to the woman. He managed to bring down the boat curtains, that thing they used to cover the size of keke. Before he could get people to run back, the woman is dead in that pain. The people he now gathered to come and help the woman now held him responsible. Oh boy, what happened? Only you knew the story. They took him to police. He entered problem. Ọrụ ọma ka ọ rụrụ, o tinye na nsogbu. And when that thing happens, that is when he remembered his dream some time ago. He started crying. I saw that in the dream. Oh, I saw when I fell into this kind case. I never knew it was fast approaching. I used to tell people, when you wake up from your dream, pray, whether you remember it or not. If you cannot remember it, pray with wisdom. Don't pray amiss. But that's by the way. I am bringing back a special program to you, which is basically meant for interpretation of dreams. If any one of you that knew me then, my early days, you will know that I was running a certain program on YouTube. I normally come live on YouTube every Thursday night. I mean, from 9 p.m. upwards. I normally hold that program. What is it for? Interpretation of dreams. Now, I would like you to be joining me every Thursday by 9 p.m. I will be going live on YouTube. Join me live. Come with your dreams. You will have the proper interpretation by the help of the Supreme Deity, the wisdom giver. I still remain Mokenewe, the eyes of the gods.